Yabeba Honsam. Okay, sir, no, branch of Michael Vinicius. Asante Goroko. A signing, a Jerry live on Facebook. So far, tweet via one Brazilian journalist, via Cotro, or see a branch and I got to go signing no. A branch and you're banning for drugs, pain. And India, but a Honsempi. And you say, Michael, we are there to say that I'm to kind. While to him only that you to kind. Eti for brofo de ne bray. Yawo Marcus Carvalho. Marcus Carvalho. No a journalist. Marcus, good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you very much.
Well, I've seen your tweet, and I can't speak the Portuguese, but I have seen the translation, and it says that Michael, the one who played for Fluminense and who unfortunately lived with some drug problems, was announced by Santiago Nogo from Ghana. Well, you wrote that, right?
Yeah, I wrote that.
Well, enlighten us. I mean, why that post? What is the story of Michael Vinicius?
Well, Michael was a very talented player that first appeared in Fluminense, which is a very important club here.
Pure FM
in Brazil. And Michael started to appear in 2012, since his beginning in the professional team. But unfortunately, in 2013, an anti-doping test showed the use of cocaine. So he has been banned for a while. So he just came back, okay, to be in action play in 2015. Yeah, so after that he also had some problems, like psychological problems. He didn't want to continue playing, but then he tried again. He scored some important goals.
Pure FM.
But that's it. He's a very talented player.
Oh, okay.
But unfortunately, here in Brazil, people. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yes. Yeah, continue. Unfortunately, in Brazil, people what?
People remember him because his problems. Okay, more than his talent.
Oh, okay. Because of the drug issues he had, but like you said, after the ban, he had some psychological problems, and he's been able to overcome that and got back into action in 2015. And were you surprised when you heard that he will be coming to play in Ghana?
Yeah, because as we were talking before, Asante is a great. Yes, I'm a journalist here that looks straight for Africa, and we know some about African football, and we know the size of the country, and we see it as a bet. Okay, so Asante is hiring a player that maybe they think they could give some good results in the near or in the near future, I can say. But it wasn't the kind of signing that we would expect from a club from this size. He's not a bad player, as I said. He's a very talented player. He has some kind of business to score. But when you think about his career, that was a little bit irregular. I didn't think he could have a move like that at this point. It's good. I think it can be some kind of motivation for him to overcome all the problems he had in his career. And I think he has some ability, some capacity to do it. But it was surprising, I have to say again.
Well, I am sure that your surprise comes from the fact that a very big club, Asante Kotoko, are willing to give an opportunity to a player who has gone through rehabilitation, gone through some difficult times in his career, to play on the African continent. But I also believe that, there are second chances in life and everybody deserves one. But aside his issues, I understand that he went to play in Sweden. I'm sure you were monitoring his career when he went out of Brazil. Hello. Marcus. Hello, Marcus.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Yeah, yes. I think it was the network there. I was saying that you're surprised. You said you were a bit surprised when you heard he was coming to play for Asante Kotoko. And I was saying that I'm sure your surprise stems from the fact that a club as big as Asante Kotoko on the continent are willing to give him another chance or another shot at his career. But I understand that after the 2015, he played for some clubs. I'm sure you were monitoring his career then. He went to Sweden, right?
Yeah, he is 2019. He played in Sweden. He did well there. 14 goals in 19 games, something like that. But for example, here in Brazil, we don't see Sweden as, how can I say, a huge market. Yes, he was here, for example, after 2015 in Fluminense, he played for some other clubs that weren't so important as Fluminense. Yes, he tried some things. Like he played for a club called Resende here. He didn't score any goals. After he had a chance in América Mineiro. América is an important and traditional club from Minas Gerais, but it doesn't have the same size as Fluminense, for example. I'm sorry.
Okay.
But he scored some important goals there. For example, there was a goal that he scored that was very important in the relegation of a club called Internacional, the one that has lost to Mazembe in the FIFA World Cup. I don't know if you remember. But in 2016, this club has been relegated for the first time in its history. And Michael scored a very important goal in this in this campaign. Okay, he was playing for América Mineiro, and it was a goal in the end of a very important match for Internacional.
Okay.
So it was a surprise because of that. Yes, he was a little bit, how can I say, he has vanished from the market, and then he appeared again in this new, that he was going to Asante.
Oh, okay. Well, I am sure that, looking at his career, he has gone through some difficult times. Would you recommend that special attention is given to him, probably a psychologist, to help him overcome all his challenges?
Yeah, I think he could have a psychologist. And when I say that, it's not in a negative way. I'm thinking about his well-being. Like, he's talented. He has good things to offer. So I think it's good to have someone looking at him, listening to him, motivating him. So I think he could give good results to Asante. Yes, I'm not saying he is like a sick person.
Okay, yeah.
Or that he would, something bad. But I think a special attention going to a new country where he would have to adapt himself, it would be good. Yes, it would be good.
Okay. Well, Marcus, thanks so much. But he's coming to join his compatriot. Another Brazilian, Fabio Gama. I hope you know him, Fabio Gama.
Yes. I know him. And we also here in Brazil, we are making some contact. We want to interview him talk about his stay there in Ghana. We listen very good things about him, and we know that he's really happy to be there in Ghana. And it's a movement that we are seeing. Brazilians going to the African continent and playing. And we as journalists that like the African football and like so much the African continent, the African culture and people, we are very happy to see this movement. Like Brazilians going to the African continent, playing football, and calling people attention here in Brazil to the African football.
Oh, okay. That's a good one. We are hoping that we'll have more Brazilians coming to play in Ghana, like Gama and Vinicius. Marcus, thanks so much for your time, and I hope that you'll be doing a lot of coverage on Marcus and on Michael Vinicius and Fabio Gama with regards to how well they are doing in Ghana and Asante Kotoko for that matter.
Okay, thank you very much for listening to me. I'm very happy to be here talking to you. And I'll be taking a look at Michael Vinicius. I'll be covering him and also Fabio and also the whole African football. And just to say that I work with some guys, okay, at Ponta de Lança, which is a Brazilian page, okay, about Africa.
Okay.
We cover journalistically the continent. So we'll be there looking at these people and getting in touch with you because we appreciate very much your journalistic work.
Okay.
Especially.
Well, where in Brazil are you based? Where in Brazil are you based?
I'm sorry.
Where in Brazil are you? Sao Paulo, Rio?
We are from a lot of places, but me specifically, I'm from Rio de Janeiro.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, I know Brazil is a fun place to be. I know you love your football, and we wish you all the best with regards to everything you guys do. Thanks so much, Marcus, for your time. Okay, that's it for Marcus Carvalho. Marcus Carvalho. And then I train Komono. Now Marcus Carvalho, the man, ne go to train in Abai. Yeah, this post out the Twitter. Now I say, Mikel, okay, no Mikel, Obi Simon Tiasi on, so Mikel Portuguese now. And I'll say, Michael, the one who played for Fluminense and who unfortunately lived with some drug problems, was announced by Santiago from Ghana as he informs the excellent Nuhu Adams. I'm saying, Otage, no, yes, Now, your friend Yebusa knows you, yes. Abranteno, some issues with Ofeli or a doping test if Feli said no some substance be on Neymar suspected to be cocaine. Ewo in the system. Now, and watching my man 2-year ban be. He went through a very difficult time. Now, 2015 and back into no psychological problems pa and also bought some small teams of Brazil and Shadam Kuya Manana. Or say Brazil for one of the biggest markets for Brazilian players. Sweden. In Tiabrante no Sweden no about 19 matches, 14 goals. It was Abrante no overcoming Sadiano. Enti Okase bia Koroko Empress psychologist mana. And yes can say Abrante no yare. And as Abrante no problem bia and all that so no drugs and abibi. But Okase said be an ni beka or be enjoy his stay. Any bibia wa how well he's doing. Omomania kon ho say obetia progress here because of the talent. Pa die. Abrante no kuta bi pa. Eno ne ensema Marcus Carvalho edit two da. Na ibusa no so say Fabio Gama so I want to say omaye feature. Obuti ho no. O say omaye feature on Fabio Gama because intense is a Brazilian player. Everybody African continent. It's omu busa no who say o say yes feature who say Fabio Gama is happy. E wa say na ni je ni stay no. Any bibia anti o hope say more Brazilian players but because say a new thing say Brazilian players eba normally go Europe. Oh, omanko Europe so I Portugal na ehun omne nama. Oh, but it's also more back continent. So say omo newspaper omo page bi a omo dedicate to African football na dia koso. So you look for some more about these players and other nyina since basically asem no nyina no ma who say no people were making a meal out of the post saying a whole lot of things. But I want to clarify in some no. It is not as people are saying it. And I mean, say, my uncle got to go to be very worried. I mean, what's here? Branch na some ninche more the mine na. And it's not a say or clear no. And watch it mu. Ama the same to bibia akoto di. Obi tries.
Chawan can come.
And Rakoye.
Oh yes, why not?
Well, Carvalho at church and said, no, who say about Abonteno, no, be so, Aquania, so, or drugs. And what means a man to be?
Well, I'm sure so, Bia or Tia, Bia or Cobwebs, one wardrobe.
Yeah,
Abrabonu, dear, say a ball replay. And the Bia no soft worker say Judgment Day, you video, Nami anymore.
Wow,
everyone has a past. And I mean, say journalists know a positive story. Be say a branch, no, but that's life. Everyone will be up and say, and you're surprised, and it will certainly come up. But go into history. Obit say Michael Phelps. Obit say Diego Armando Maradona. Obit say Paul Gascoigne, Andre Agassi, Tony Adams, Paul Mason, Garincha, Andre Mutu.
Adam Mutu. Adam Mutu got the chance because had no coco.
Yes, in Andre Mutu na Romania for under 21 head coach. So everyone saying everyone needs a second chance. So I mean he's already signed. I'm sure whatever strategy will be in place to keep him in line in terms of the contract and all of that and make him useful and efficient to Kotoko's ambitions. No,
yeah, I branch any tweet. No, the man, baby, for instance, Yamfan say, a branch be organ for Farouk Adams. Farouk, when your problem or the car booby no aye. Maybe a Farouk, I 7 the term every year, and also when your problem be not with ye. Maybe a one year to say, Farouk Assam, maybe a TB Mazembe. Tebia, try Farouk Adams,
I tell my son, he's all quite
Kwame Bonsu-Conte.
Yes.
People made a ex-convict.
It's a fact. He was an ex-convict.
Exactly.
He initially was jailed for 2 years. The appeal reduced it to 1 year, 11 months. He paid $14,000 in fine. The charges were rape and assault. But he was an ex-convict who signed for Kotoko, led Kotoko to the group stages of the Confederations Cup for the first time in 11 years. The third African to play in the FIFA World Club Cup alongside Harrison Afful and Sulali Muntari.
The third Ghanaian.
Yeah. You get me? So, I mean, Abrabo dia
yes, and make us say, and no, maybe we did Twitter, I don't know. And now, a man for Yaji, Papa Nanwesi Boni, said you see true and Adian, also because they're Portuguese. Anyhow, translation, because I understood him. Unse for jurisdictions, be assembly, assembly. Yeah, and assembly, and assembly. Unse ebini eyidia Messi de Tavares no ko kan bia na amafo diom England fo ni diom atem no obeka John Terry no ne ye say we bridge girl ni wa ena Tavares say eno say nyamfo devote ni to papa be bia oso ko Argentina any case one kra etie me mu ha say bia 77 previous 77 you say bia be bi wo yire no afa ge but those people who are thinking, and I like the other twist of the Bible, say, or say there's one thing no one can take. I will say he's a very talented player. Now, if he's focused, it's not someone can say, "Omo man nika," said the Fabio Gama niakano, and evidence they say. Brazil for statistics of the Congo and the Ghana football, absolutely. And also for Brazilian players to be coming here to play there. I think it's a very good.
Of course, negative news sells, and that's how life is. Because Kwame Conte only a second chance for Brabuno or twice for the ball Black Stars. Friendly match against Mauritania, a friendly game for the Black Stars. That's how life is. Abraboni there. Of course, but look, Unya second chance for Abrabo more than with Abrabo Nedin.
Yes,
so it's always important.
Yes, and like I told,
was in jail. He's now at the Supreme Court fighting a case for a presidential candidate. That's life. So Assembly C 2013. But of course, cobwebs under the table in the in the wardrobe, it will certainly come up. But I think we should be looking a lot more at the positives and being excited. Say in Kakra, even Brazil for say Kumasi Asante Kotoko signing Brazilians be our more more articles or more discussing or more memo say hey then they see Ghana they see our Brazil players Hanabaya attractive more.
Yeah,
that's how I want to look at this story and
he said it. He said it. Say everybody in Brazil is surprised. Yeah. Say, as Brazilian players are not going to Europe. How many Brazilian players coming to the African continent?
Absolutely, and
to play football, and that's good.
Like more of a conveyor belt. So you pass through Africa, go back to Ubetumiako, of course, Ubetumiako Asia in terms of the Gulf region, Ubetumiako area, Wako Pekakra to. But again, in some way, Semtroni Marcus Carvalho, it draws our attention to the fact that what's management extra careful with this chap. He has the talent, he has everything. How do they manage him and get the best out of him? Your right may be someone's wrong. Yeah, that's life.
Well, but that's Obi tries. Well, I'll say, what is the damage control about this? There is no damage to be controlled. We always say, big game, stop the damage control. Na EMFA. Well, I'm not. What is the damage control about this? I like that from Maradona was addicted to cocaine. But we hailed him as the best ever footballer.
Yeah, can say, but 3 days ago, Andy Casillas by the by said demonstrations because of Argentina. Yeah. Look, Tony Adams was the captain of Arsenal.
Yeah.
And one of the biggest drug addictive centers in England is for Tony Adams.
Yeah.
Or no. So Tony Adams to Sky Sports who analyze it. Paul Mason to Sky Sports analyze it. You know, Edgar Davis is a big boy now. It's good for the fanatics.
And so at the end, it's not like we are. I say we always try to. I say we make it look like I say more precious and without blemishes. But it's here, Branton. I think a Branton that's so a drug addict. That's what you are saying that the guy was not even a drug addict. Or say. They found traces of cocaine in his blood. What I say? Fine. Or say after that, after the 2-year ban, the guy came back to play football. Or say Brazil now finding it very difficult. And of course, the Brazilian setting, I know, say on the Brazilians, almost places that's more like Europe. Or the Sao Paulo, maybe hot Europe. He went to Sweden, and Sweden is one of the places. Obianka, when it comes to background checks. Now saying, okay, now chips are you for them. Okay, some of the players we call and grab you can say a BC certificate.
Yeah.
Now the Kwani Kobobo. Bombing in pass a more Ghana for no back a year best set, Obi 17, because or 12. And this is a place of your background checks a lot. But the player was able to play there. Our boy, and he had a good time. Young Chinese man opportunity no more. Then we can judge him for his football. I think that's more important. Okay. Young Chasso, Andy. Anra me tie Chelsea a team winning. Obiso win there. Me tie Chelsea a team winning. Ebi mo si o, mako tie Chelsea a team o ma lose.
Na o discard there.
Ana me nya to every there. O say me there no. Ya na me say this agugu do bi. They the champion.
I said this time no, it was all strategic. Was the masters in strategy.
And now you never ma ba ko bi fa me ho there. We want also Suarez to score.
Suarez to score. And beside them they say Chemo this time
they say line up in the chiro. Kazuma Rudy Gamon or Suarez.
So no Kazuma ni Rudy Gamon the ball.
Aye, say na make us o no. No pia be shame. Na be dem ya mende. But Bakubi na me cash out in them because why you say ni udi agura ha na kan wa fe. Na akoya abrantie bi dey 90th in the normatica. Abrantie ya the bet nyina so green. The bet nyina so green. Aka Tottenham match bi a Tottenham said 3 no me 3 no. What Tottenham win? First time Tottenham said 3. So you could okoda or sorry okojidisika. Oda sorry o he a okwa this one the bet ni o. Open bet ni o settle bet. Na da ho. The house of red go here say born and 3-3. See, it's how I didn't hear. It's a young time ability. Andy, young common on him round. Kakrebi. Naiba, Enra. N'Golo Kante, I've not seen him play this well in a long time.
Yeah.
He was so fine on the
absolutely. Okaime in the first season with Chelsea, Okaime in the season with Leicester City, Okaime time up for France for winning World Cup. No, that sort of performance na Branty no at the my Chelsea supporters. The money born yes from Kone say anonye say defending kwa o to me pushy ball ni corner him. In fact, the other is a hot so do true pass me. Now me say go, but I don't know Thomas Tuchel. Yes, he's doing well. I don't know pull us a couple right, no ma odoy a couple left. Into a chance na odoy nya na. Now was so cutting ball no santo the right no so and san wabo shot no. That same position na Emerson Palmieri enya the final goal for Chelsea. So I guess it's not about form, it's about general fitness. N'Golo Kante 100% fit, and obian how Bobo is an assassin. So what cheer is a koyewe only bakukra and free so and for bakukra and he played so well and ne runs from deep central midfield areas. In fact, an opekra may kind me top 5 central midfielders will be say Kelvin De Bruyne, Toni Kroos, Bruno Fernandes, Joshua Kimmich, Jack Grealish, Pedri, Luka Modric. I'm the N'Golo Kante account because Enrano now Branton. Who N'Golo Kante all and now is and not just N'Golo Kante. The partnership with Mateo Kovacic, it was simply amazing. Chelsea generally won the game from central.
But Chelsea were lucky to have escaped that penalty.
Of course. Me assure say
VAR selectable.
VAR no the matter say bi o no mu wie setup no. Omo shisha de ni. So share Liverpool ni Wolves. Nelson Semedo. You started ball na Alisson Becker punchy ball bi. And Nelson Semedo nya ball no. And o twa no ho. You started ball now, but referee no anji penalty. So I'm sure says at time now afraid no more fixing cables no. I'm a VAR no.
But it was bonnie. I'm avoid the bonnie.
Oh, VAR need them say bet for now na the VAR now because bo almost share trend no reason. No say me this cano. Almost tia around bet 12 and I join am say hey, me medio. Oh yeah, then how bet yes can do my account. Into that's out. I think sir, it was a very short pass to goalkeeper Edward Mendy or panic kakra. Now Gianni say, hey, Bonnie Ben my and now yes, but I think Carrasco dramatized it, and that's where because a VAR was not fair, at least the referee should have reviewed. Now was a review near check, but referee now I'm a review. So if you compare that decision to Stefan Savic, send you see elbow Rudy Gana. Then maybe you say, but again, as a top professional like Stefan Savic, and earlier, now referee now warn you mumienu. So share ball now first corner kick no call. Catch on say musha ye. Into no referee ne show mo pa. And sorry to say it was a useless decision from Stefan Savic. And Osha the reaction of Obia
elbow no so that
but the elbow
and if one catch the referee now
say elbow who say we moving Oh, contact no. Well, it depends on the referee, but I think then they truly deserved a penalty. At least Atletico deserve the penalty, but at the end of the day, Chelsea have too much quality and manager a woman yinane. Game ne cause more stance. Me say Thiago Silva gina stance nim. Mason Mount gina stance nim. Send your musis Chelsea and Casano in Kabom na what team ni muse si ano esronko na no kra ni say in Kabom pa de beba dia na wo say mu wini mu nya nkunimdie no nkunimdie ne ba Nkunimdian 14 or 13 games unbeaten. How many goals conceded? 2 goals conceded, 11 clean sheets, 15 goals scored. And yet their team vibe name morale no osro. I'm just waiting for a pointer. Chelsea Beko 5 games maybe without a win. Now quite 3 draws, 2 losses. Be near Hesse Sankabomno, but Senor Penino Ed Amman and Ranted, and all of a sudden Chelsea have become one of the contenders for the Champions League in the sense they've conceded 2 goals in 14 games. Took idea on top player Bia or Baba replace Frank Lampard. The target was top 4. Who drew top 4 fine? Near about Champions League no drama so now one cast out the Mrantiaba Champions League no crowd and shut down Kahumbe Bre. But all of a sudden Cesar Spliqueta Prenra Rudiger. Commentator Nika say he's playing as if he's been possessed. Rudiger ball ni control power so now still now Branton person the ball ni a Rafield ni more twice so Shobit Seket Zuma or replacing Andres Christensen some few hours to the game. She Edward Mendy now me flip it by and then because me who say Lazio for take back on now me yem she me who say not buying for so lead Chelsea ball it's buying for the kind point it's me buying for the point and I'm a buy Chelsea me the 2-1 and say João Felix a boss shot me Edward Mendy a save hey I don't know I was saying me empire it's simply not about the back three. Again, Chelsea a very good goalkeeper in Edward Mendy. Into more back 5 and name 5 no speed ni Chelsea goals ni counter attacking goals very fast. Kai Havertz, I guess Kai Havertz born the best game for Chelsea. It was a good win, but I get disappointed. Say Atletico Madrid that league ne so La Liga. I was here a truck rat I come on penny for say no. In California, 14th.
Ready on track. Muna. Chelsea.
Oh, Chelsea, dear.
Good job.
And your cool chops, but a very nice game. Real Madrid Chelsea. It will be an amazing game. Me person me hwese ne Timo Werner no be counter no ne ahwese Toni Kroos and Luka Modric be controlling midfield na ne ahwese Antonio Rudiger no betumi aye de omo ye no against Vinicius ne Karim Benzema no mo but Enura was simply an amazing performance. How organized Chelsea defense ne no na ya dia eso ani papa ye and it looks like say Chelsea Manchester on fitness levels no so because Enura ball no say ya twice 120 minutes say Chelsea for na bread that and over 2 legs omo dominating Diego Simeone's Atletico ya mpempi ya kase say Diego Simeone say na no see bunny ball no ya kwala no and no ya young man no from Atletico or SS Lazio num kra kakra the ball no na sa na Atletico but enra no ya who say especially in the first half just say Chelsea for no dominated by lots of spaces and I must say you I was say Gitum say Chelsea Mrantia no especially a chirone there in your mind
well they're coming on a special happy birthday to Dr. Paulus Aduhine CEO of Mary Pharmacy from the entire Pure FM family. Yeah, we show a happy birthday. Thanks so much for doing business with us, Doc. Yada CP Yankoswana partnership Yankwa if you cry the nyadi say happy birthday to you, Dr. Paulus Aduhine, CEO of Mary Pharmacy. Well, another special happy birthday wish. I got him a Parkojo Stuttgart. Power show in Yagro. Nava another peminya call from wifey. Say a special day. Just wish you happy birthday, man. I am the entire family. Pa happy birthday to you. And a pa turns 59. The 59 because now saying 30. No, what a shock. 32, what a shock. 59 and still strong. And I'm Musadia you show happy birthday. We wasn't kawa haparanke special sitting oh. Paneri bibia fine. Andy Casillas.
My member birthday ba ko so ni enko
ah faso so.
Ye nua ba ko Prince Ankama Kusi ewo eye konfanochi or accountant.
Oh okay.
Na ne ba Antoinette Carissa Mami Efua Ankama Kusi.
Na nkura kitin gitu mo di. Okay, we dey talk.
Antoinette Carissa Mami Efua Ankama Kisi. When you're 5 years, Oko School was Sweetheart Academy. Inti ne papa ene ne mama senya we share akoda no happy birthday.
Okay. Well, Andy Garcia is there kwamon, of course, odin some neighbor normal exclusive videos, any images. And so at the account, you free and no nearby be share the Academy Black Stars of Ghana in Legon Cities about friendly. You want some transfer deadline and 11:59 p.m. and you be close to the transfer window. Our Ghana the second window no. Hearts of Oak are planning a major swoop. Your whole details. Yeah, they ebaha. And the House of Oak support the some House of Oak board meeting. No more board for the natural. Sebo ni bi o ma ye bia demonstration no more patch. No more stre omonje Elvis Hemanhese back into their fold. Sika Kono. You see one we had 3 Hearts of Oak players being a late collapse to the Black Stars. And the Ababa Shahonsem. Actually, any about Ghana squad for the double header. South Africa, South Tome. Leah Dinso, Obuka is a Leah Deba and Soko Sama House.
Yeah.
Yes, Olympics, I say, I know what as winning.
Oh, okay.
Also on Peno. Yababa Shay. Stephen Nyako is back.
Yeah.
I hear not in any trade. And on Sebe Room. And so, and let's not forget, the Lotto doctor will sit down. Where a bet doctor. Bright over Taylor. Bright over Taylor. And then Bright over Taylor, and he says, why they say no. I said, ne. We say me, and then they want my rights in Ukraine. It was in the partner, you want to tell you now, then it's come home. I know, the end of Taylor. And then, I'm Pure Sports Family. WhatsApp groups in Yano. Obi said, the bet. And not tell her the bet, no, and it for
be a debate.
It's not you'll be
a 700 dear.
I when you crowd 700 you'll be now. And I said, we cash out send me a 500 video with that. Tell a friend was what we cash out now tell her. Maybe Kakraba with you say cash out over the back. That's the 200 Ghana difference. Because Bakui, I'm going to cash out 2,300 and something. Monsieur, we know he'll be kusugai. We do to idea. Na cash out more pejaka come once a via neighbor. Good doing that's a via saying.
Then I say Torino needs a solo match.
76 minutes. No one from 2.
Only did 2-0. And you will check it 3-2. I'm saying we are saying, but luckily no me try. Besides Torino win. Sassuolo so win ni na sheet back so.
Okay.
So mo mami range no and na we no mo tro loss no ka say me win back but still 90 some match no kwa me try no 2 sheets.
Okay.
Enti
o tiny hat and
yes.
We try we no can tell
no we petty cash.
Okay. Okay, T. Right over tell of us in here. And Europa League games and so 8 games. Europa your other games and so ever since you are the keka one. But it's over the 8 no so be pay biaka one. Nina nearby and you ever share a home and some. I have Pure 95.7 live on AHS 90.7 or a Takrade and a second in Pottermore. We're also live on 1HD TV. When you're 1HD TV, our famous TV so and on Facebook, we'll go Facebook app. Now I search it Pure FM Ghana. Please don't say please. I want to join the Pure Sports Group page. Frank Osu Abba. Also from born again. The number is 0245 858519 0245 858519. To say almost 30 groups. Almost 30 groups. It will show. Also joining me. It is the Pure Sports family. It's a big family. Be part of it. It's necessary and also I don't know.